All the links you need to join my chat or take action on the course or the mentorship are here. Otherwise, click that Twitter link to private message me. How's it going, everyone? We're looking at Bitcoin today on the daily time frame. As you know, I'm not doing these Bitcoin updates as often, so we're just keeping them to very important videos. So we've got this high over here to this low, and we're currently rejecting the 0.618 here at 31,000, so it makes sense that we started to come down from here. And as we zoom in, I've already drawn out an area of support, which is the head and shoulders neckline. So there are two. There's going to be this upward sloping one as well as the horizontal one, and I just personally like using horizontal supports and resistances because my trend lines are my moving averages. So I know that if we are below the moving averages, we're looking to head lower. So over the last few updates for you guys, Bitcoin updates, there was two last week. Make sure you go check them out. I was essentially saying on the Monday last week, we want to hold above this 55 as well as this 1 fib level, and I just gave the level as 27k, and I suggested that any loss of the 55 as well as the 1 fib level at 27k is going to validate these targets, so we should be expecting these targets. But as we look to the left over here, there is actual support lower than 27k. If I get rid of this right now, over here at exactly 26,462, a little level below on this wick over here, 26,264. You can see that we came inside of that area, and we actually, look, if we were just using this green single line, then we can see it's clearly been lost. But I like to draw areas of support, and we can see from this location we have bounced. So what we now need to do, as we've already reclaimed the 1 fib level, we need to go ahead and reclaim the 55, because at the moment this just could be a correction back up to the 55 and then get hammered back down and head lower to these other fib targets over here, which have not yet been met. The 1414 just slightly missed, as well as the 1618 here at 25k. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so we can see this a lot clearer. So we can see that, of course, if we remain below these key moving averages, although we're holding the support of the range at the moment, this is acting as a somewhat of a resistance that could push us back underneath the range low, head to new lows. So we do have our, if we zoom out a little bit more, the 200 EMA sitting here at about $24,900. We have the 382 fib over here, 23,800. So there's a lot of things pointing out at this key area of resistance, which should now act as somewhat of a support if we were to get down there and revalidate this head and shoulders pattern. So there's a CME gap down here, which we spoke about on the channel over a month ago. This was also what I was speaking about in my Discord group chat. So I'm going to bring you over to my Discord group chat quickly, because over the weekend my students have been killing it. If you want to become a student, you're going to get 3 months for free in my Discord community. Then you can decide if you want to stay on at 50% discounted rate per month, or you can just decide to leave, but see how it is. So there's the option there for any student of mine, whether that's taking the course or the actual mentorship plan. You can be part of our Discord community where everyone is helping each other. And here we have Glyph over the weekend, I think on Saturday, posting these two trades. I in fact took this trade with him, so I gained a 22% gain as well over here, but I was trading Pepe. We did it together though. And then here we got Isaiah with a 40% trade. Look at this incredible one, very low leverage, well, very low, I say. 10x on these meme coins is a lot, but look, we got 131% trade over here from Max going on ladies over here, something that Elon Musk mentioned. I think it was, he posted a little picture on a meme coin and it started pumping, and Max took advantage of this essentially. And here's some more trades from the group chat. So all of these people that are posting these trading results are past students. They're currently in the chat because they've chosen to stay on. But again, if you have 3 months for free once you do become a student of mine, if you just want to join the chat and not do the course and not do the mentorship and just be part of the chat, all the links you need, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, are pinned in the comment section below, in the description down below. And if you want to private message me, head over to my Twitter. Otherwise, you can click the course and mentorship link to take action on those courses and mentorships. My full mentorship plan actually gives you my course completely for free, so check out those links if you want to become a member, and then you can just click this membership level, and the membership level to join my community is here. And remember, all students, they will get 3 months for free in my chat, and then this becomes £10 a month instead of 20. But yeah, if you just want to see how it is, join for a month and see how it is. You can learn a lot from the students in there. I've given them all the tools they need to become successful, but they also understand that's not enough. We need to keep learning. And so a lot of students have their own sorts of strategies that they've picked up from their own experiences. So if you want to have access to that sort of community where everyone's helping each other out with new pointers as well, then be sure to check out my buy me a beer link down here through the course and the mentorship or the membership levels, through my links in the description and comment section below this video. Hope to see more of you joining. And now let's continue on with this Bitcoin update over here, which again, we saw a lot of confluence in this area, but I must say, when we're looking at supports and resistances, if this resistance or old swing high were to be lost, if we were to come down there and this actually fails to hold, then we need to look for it to come down lower. If we're going fib level by fib level on the loss of the 382, you're meant to come to the 236. This is what you're meant to do. But I've shown you in my past Bitcoin update, sorry about that movement, that I want to hold the previous FTX capitulation high. So FTX capitulated right on that date, early November, the first week of November. And so all charts would have dumped on that on the first week of November. So that is the top before we dumped. So of course, going forward, as we started dumping, we need to reclaim that to invalidate this black swan event, you could say. And so we reclaimed it, invalidated it, held its support. Then we had another scare over here with this double top. I remember this on the channel. And we did not meet the M pattern target. So that is just showing you that there's now manipulation in the opposite direction. Whereas before, we kept on having these double bottoms and they kept on failing. Now we're having bearish patterns and they failed over here. Could it be that this one fails again? Or are we going to get dragged back down to the CME gap, which is actually below the FTX capitulation high over here? So there's a lot of interesting things that could be going on, a lot of potential scenarios going forward for Bitcoin. But again, if we want to invalidate any further downside, we are doing the first steps at the moment, which is holding this range low of support and then reclaiming these moving averages, EMAs over here. That is what I really need to see happen. Otherwise, in my personal opinion, at the moment, we're below them. We can see we're below these moving averages. So in my eyes, for the moment, again, if we close above this, this is going to change. I'll be telling you guys, things are changing, but for the moment, as we are below the moving averages over here, it seems as if what I would take from this is that we're correcting up into here, looking for that continuation lower to actually break this low. But this is because we are currently below the moving averages, so that's why I have this belief. But if we actually break above them, then I'm going to flip my opinion. And if we actually remain above the moving averages, then I'll believe we're actually trying to head back up to the high over here, back up to about 31K. But what I'm going to do now is actually pull out some more fibs because we met this golden pocket over here. So in actual fact, we came to where we needed to go to. So I'm going to measure from this low, and I hope you are enjoying this video so far. So please do smash the like button. It's all about engagement, and I have to say this every video, multiple times a video, because we're not getting enough of it. So please do leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji or a dot or a thanks, whatever it is, because it really does help the channel grow. And it's not going to happen, we're not going to grow unless you guys are putting in the work as well as me. So please do leave a comment and a like if you can, share it if you can as well. But over here, we met the 31K area and we topped out, started coming down. We are still holding key levels of support, but it seems as we're just correcting up to actually continue lower, unless we're seeing otherwise, or we're seeing daily candle closes above the moving averages. But for the moment, I believe this push up is a correction to actually continue lower. We would say the 200 EMA is keeping us in an uptrend, but as we can see over here, we lost it and then reclaimed it. So we can have fake outs with any moving averages. You can have fake outs. Look over here, we got above them, then we fell below, then we got above them, then we fell below, then we got above them, then fell below. So we can use volume as well, we can use divergences as well, and this is all that all taught in my actual course. But I might not use all the tools that I do in my private Discord community. I'm just showing you guys like the basics, and really you don't need much. If you can see that in these videos, I'm doing a lot with, I'm actually able to call these levels and these targets without using much. Well, in the course and in the Discord community, we are actually using more tools. It's just, yeah, this is already confusing enough just using the fibs. But over here, we can see that we've had in the past where the moving averages are not listening, as I just showed you to the left over here. So it could be the case where we actually lose this again and actually reclaim it afterwards. Could it be that we are coming back down to test this golden pocket pocket over here. Remember, we have our CME gap on this 618, and they do tend to get filled sooner rather than later. So let's see if this one will be. Again, the CME gap is between 19 point something and 20k. It's pretty much on this 618. So just measure from this low to the high, and it's going to give you this 618 at 20.1k. And then we have another layer of support on this previous FTX resistance, just slightly above that at 22k over here, the 0.5 Fibonacci. So why am I showing you this? Because price is allowed to come down to there and still continue in an uptrend afterwards. There will be a lot of work to do, because this would be a wave down that would have a golden pocket here with a potential to come lower like this, shoulder, head and shoulder. So that's a big scary scenario that could actually happen if we were to get down to those levels, because this would become your resistance, and if we get up to there and reject it, there you go, that is your shoulder, head and shoulder pattern. So we don't want that to be the case. So that's why right now, although that is where we're meant to retrace to after meeting this golden pocket, we're meant to continue with our downtrend, but this is what could stop us. We could even just hold this, maybe even get a spike down and then continue up like that. So I will be here along the way. If there is anything actually happening, I will make an update. If there's nothing happening, then go back to this video at the start of the week, and then you'll know what's going to happen with Bitcoin going forward. Again, if we do get a daily candle above these moving averages, I will make another Bitcoin video. If they do not reclaim them, I won't. My scenario at the moment is that we run into this and then start to come down. Then I might make a video if we're down here to see the reaction. If this is lost, I will definitely make a video. If we get down here, I'll definitely make a video. So I will be here along the way if nothing is happening. So for example, right now the belief is we do come lower. If we do get down there, I'll make another video. If we actually break through this and we invalidate this downward scenario, then I will make another video with the bullish bias. Okay, but for the moment, I believe that this bounce from this support is just correctively coming up, simply because we are below the moving averages and we did come up to this golden pocket over here. So we are looking for a correction now for Bitcoin, maybe to just retest this 23.8 to 25k area, which everyone is calling for, this inverse head and shoulders neckline. But again, I've just shown you today how we could be coming lower simply because there's a CME gap here. Just like the stock market has openings and closes, and then there's gaps, and it likes to fill in those gaps, there is a CME chart. So there we go. So there is the target, guys, the CME target down here. So this is between the level of 20,300 to 21,200. So this is actually quite interesting. It's almost in the FTX capitulation high, so I can drag this a little bit up. So yeah, pretty much where FTX capitulated from over here, that is where the CME gap is. So again, we have some levels of support over here before, some resistance. This is the inverse head and shoulders neckline, but we like to draw boxes on the channel. So that is simply what the other Bitcoin chart is looking like. We do have CME gaps to the upside that are yet to be filled as well. So that's why we know eventually we do need to go higher. There's a CME gap at 34 to 35k. Are we going to go there first, then have a nasty dump, or have we already met the golden pocket as I just showed you, and are we now starting that correction to reset the market and then head higher? Let's see. Let me know in the comment section below what you personally think is going to happen with these two CME gaps, one down here 20 to 21k and one up here at 30 to 36k. Which one will be tapped first? So yeah, what do you guys think? Are we going to hold this resistance as support now? We're going to fall through it and maybe do another fake out like we did with the 200 EMA, where we come below and then reclaim it, get a little retest of this area. Let me know in the comment section below. It's very interesting, and any further updates, you know, if anything important happens, I will be here to update you guys. Make sure you are checking out all the links in the description and comment section below. Again, take action on my course and the mentorship. I'll go through them with you quickly. If you want to take action on my course, it's now £125. There's 30 plus videos and it's 6 hours long. If you want to become a trader, just like the people in my community, a lot of them took action on the course. If you want it personalized to your struggles, if you feel like you're already a little bit more advanced and you know some of the things that are like in support and resistance, Fibonacci's and whatnot, and you need to just work on those struggles, then I'm here to help you. I've got a full mentorship plan, which is 10 hours of my one-to-one help. I'm also going to give you my course for free to actually like fall back on once those 10 hours of sessions are done with me one-to-one or through video calls, you also have my crypto course to fall back on. So you write your notes throughout the lessons, but you're also going to have the course. And you're going to have the course for life. So with all of my options, whether you just take action on the course or the mentorship, I'm going to be giving you my Discord community for free for 3 months, so you can see how it's working in there, how these other traders, just like Max, Glyph, and Isaiah over here, are profiting. If you want to see similar moves like this, then join my community. Whether you want to do it as a student to get it for free for 3 months, or you just want to become a member, again, simply just click the memberships over here. The first level to join the community is over here at the Louis Crypto Discord. There are higher up levels for one-to-one talking over text messages, or if you want constant one-to-one mentorship, 2 times a month, 2 hours a month, but also get that one-to-one help and also get the Discord community included in that price. Let me know. All the links you need are down below in the description and comment section below. Please do like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll catch you in the next Bitcoin update. Cheers.